Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Good to see you here. Good to have you. It's good to have you. I hope it's good to be had. What up? I told you some crazy shit was going to happen between the end of the live yesterday and today. I told you. I wouldn't lie to you. Tell me what good it does me to lie to you. None. So I won't. But yeah, plenty of crazy shit. You see the title of the live. What a jackass. And the picture of Trump. You know, his big announcement from yesterday. What's up, everybody? I see you. I hear you. I feel you. His big announcement yesterday was NTFs, basically digital pictures of himself with various backgrounds. But that's not all. This is just the announcement that's getting all of the hype because the mainstream mediocres are like a lake, like a river in the Amazon full of piranhas. Anytime, any little morsel you drop in there, it just goes, they go fucking crazy. They go crazy. They can't help themselves. This is all they got. Well, I take that back. This isn't all they got. This is all they want. Because what they got, there's some Quaker oatmeal brain, mush mouth, feeble duck feeder in chief who is a treasure trove of material. These so-called comedians, these so-called news outlets don't want to touch him. But he's like the damn Beverly Hillbillies, and that oil that they found, it's just welling up. It's overflowing. It's too much. It's too much shit to talk about. Too many jokes to make. Too many stories to follow. They don't want it. They want to stick with Trump. Orange man bad. Cheeto skin bad. So they totally ignore the other announcement that he made yesterday. And I have that announcement. And I would venture to say that this announcement, which I think is a real major announcement, is bigger than the one that everybody is focusing on, which is weird. No, it's not. It's par for the course. It's what they do. It's not weird. This is everyday business for them. Jeff Gray, thank you. You are the super chat cherry popper. You've broken the financial hymen. Thank you for being gentle. Good day to you, Jericho. Much love from the 707 here in NorCal. Yeah, if you listen to a California rapper named E40, he always talk about the 707. VALLEJO. Got to be from Cali to be a real E40 fan. I don't know if there's a lot out there. There should be. And don't forget, people, mygreengear.com. This one right here. Don't forget Neck Buddy merch, cups, t-shirts, all kinds of shit. And I also have the Biden quotes, which I think we have a new one from yesterday. What was the one from yesterday? I got think about what you think about. The poor kids are as smart as white kids. I got a couple other ones, but this one is from yesterday. Direct quote from the leader of the free world. Cisco Systems, Cyber Bastion, diaspora-owned small business. You can take that to the bank, huh? You know how he do. you know how he do with his lightning bolts of a statement that he makes. Just powerful words every time. Shakespeare who? Dennis March, thank you for the Twomsky. Appreciate that. Also, our hoser from Canada. Who are you talking about? Thank you for the Twomsky, sir. Hamilton is my second favorite president. He got 10 inches of snow in Ottawa. Oh, we got 10 inches of snow in Ottawa. Here's my dad winter joke. Why did the snowman pull down his pants? He heard the snowblower was coming. What man made of snow or other things would not do that same thing? Thank you for that humor, hoser from Canada. 10 inches, that's it. Aren't you guys still walking around in flip flops with 10 inches of snow? Man, I saw people doing crazy shit in the snow, like people from there out there in like a t-shirt. Man, please. T-shirt. I'm trying to be bundled up like the little brother in Christmas Story. All you can see is this, like the ladies in the burqas. All you get is this right here. Everything else, wrap it up. Get back to today's notes. Cisco Systems. Cyber Bastion. Diaspora owns small business. Okay. Got it. So yes, we'll talk about Trump and his major announcements. We'll talk about the real major announcement and the fake one that they're focusing on. Scott Calais, E40 is an East Bay G. Yeah, I mean, grew up listening to 40 water. Brenda.W33. How tall are you, Jericho? I'm 5'11". A touch. I wish I could have made it to 6 foot, but I didn't. Spunbang 65, Cisco Syphilis Diaspora owned. You got it. Can we get that on a stamp? Can we get that on a coin? Can we get that etched into some marble somewhere as part of a monument? Just more verbal heat from our grandpa in chief. James Bateman, I'm 6'3". Yeah, there's like a small percentage of the male population that's actually, over like 6'2". So you're in an elite group, tall guy. My neighbor's tall. He's like 6'3" or 6'4" or something too. Mr. Anderson, hello, Jericho from Buffalo, New York. Actually, the Buffalo accent's different than the New York accent, of course. Rex Rocker, I'm 7 inches. That's not the measurement we were asking about, Rex, but thank you. Diesel, I'm 6'7". Damn, you're way, way into an elite group of tall people. Anders Hagberg, same here, 5'11", which is 180 centimeters. My daughter, yesterday, what did she ask me about? Something about her homework, and I was explaining to her that here in America we go by inches. Speaking of my daughter, she's calling me. Hold on 1 second. Yes, sweetheart. Hello? Yes.
Hi, are you at home?
Yeah, I'm in the studio. Are you locked out?
No, I'm not at home. I was wondering if you can come pick me up because I have a lot of art that I have to carry. And Abby got locked out of her house, and then the neighbor had to help her, and now we're out here.
You're at school?
No, I'm in front of Abby's house.
Well, your mom's not here, and I'm in the middle of my live.
Oh, Mom's not home?
No.
Where is she?
She's with your brother. What do you mean, where are they? What do you care? Ruby, I'll be right there. I'll see you in a minute. Be ready. Be outside ready. Bye. Well, you just heard. Got to go pick her up because her mom is like 15, 20 minutes away in town. So I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Hang out. I don't know what to say. This shouldn't have happened. It never does, but it did. So please hang out. I'll be back. Okay? Promise. Scouts on her. Gotta go get her. She better be ready. Damn kids. All right, I'm back. Looks like I only lost about 150 of you. Not bad, I guess. Anyway, hold on. Okay, now I'm back. Ugh. Anyway, where the hell were we? Let me start with this. Friends, at any moment, somewhere around the world, the next shoe is going to drop and all hell will break loose. Are you ready? What if there are sudden food shortages in the last of the weeks or months and you run out? Do you have enough food on hand to keep your family safe and fed when the grocery shelves are completely empty? If not, take our advice and go to preparewithjericho.com. You'll find a special offer for My Patriot Supply, the nation's largest preparedness company with millions of families already protected. They are slashing $100 off of their 4-week emergency food kit, which is a minimum each member of your family should have. This kit provides delicious, easy to make breakfast, lunch, dinners, drinks, and snacks for 4 weeks per person. So an entire month's supply for each person in your family. These 4-week food kits are in stock and ready to go. You not only save $100, but your order ships fast and free and arrives in an unmarked box for your privacy. Go to preparewithjericho.com. Those who know what's coming are using today to prepare. Are you? Preparewithjericho.com. All right, Way. What else are we going to talk about? Well, not only did Trump have a major announcement, Biden had an announcement or an apology, but it went to the wrong people for the wrong reason, of course. So he apologizes to African leaders he apologizes to African leaders for America's role in slavery. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Let me say that one more time just in case you missed it. Bidenus Pervertus, our grandpa in chief, Mr. Hey, this isn't the mall. He apologized to African leaders from Africa, for America's role in slavery. And if that's not chock full of irony for you enough, when you when you see the video, there's somebody in the video that just takes the irony to the next level. To the next level. Oh my goodness. And I call them McGruff the soldiers. Did you guys see those pictures of those, I think it was an Army and Marine officer who are wearing these weird dog masks. I don't know, some subculture of people who wear dog masks and put people on leashes and leather and chaps, assless chaps, all this weird shit, which is fine. You turn your freak meter all the way up in your private life. You turn it all the way up and break off the handle so nobody can turn it down. I don't care. What you do in the privacy of your own bedroom is your damn business. But here's where I have a problem. They were wearing those masks while they were in uniform. They took pictures, they went viral, of these officers in uniform wearing these masks. Can't have that. Oil and water. Two magnets trying to force them together. It doesn't work. It doesn't mix. You can't mix your private freaky life into your military life. You can't do that. You can't do that shit in uniform. And that's just the same as if they were wearing their uniform, they had a baseball cap on for their favorite team, or they were wearing their uniform and they had tennis shoes on, something like that. That's disrespecting the uniform. Now, of course, I think with the freaky dog mask, that might be a little more disrespectful than a ball cap, but either way, it's disrespect to the uniform, and you're not supposed to do it. But the good news is they are being investigated. And what the fuck did you think was going to happen? If you put pictures of yourself on the internet doing something wrong, those travel much faster than the pictures of you doing something right. Or they say a lie travels faster than the truth. So if you're doing some bad shit, something you know you're not supposed to be doing, and everybody else knows, because you don't need to be in the military or have been in the military to know that you might not be able to wear that dog mask in uniform. So of course everybody's going to know. I don't know. Are they dumb? Did they think that since they're doing the things that they're trying to do to our military that it's okay, nobody would trip over this? I don't know, but they're being investigated, and yeah, no shit, you should, idiot. Brian Shoemaker, thank you. JT, DJT, straight punk in these straight punking these biatches. I mean, I think so to a certain level, to a certain extent, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to get all up in it, Mr. Shoemaker, I promise. Arun Faye, thank you very much for the Hamilton. Imagine seeing your lieutenant in a puppy mask. Disgusting and embarrassing. So glad I'm out of the military, USAF now. I'm glad you are too. I'm glad you don't have to be a part of this sham. And thank you for your service again, Arun Faye. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's embarrassing. It's a slap in the face. Like, you just don't do that. Do your freaky shit. Do your fucking Paw Patrol sex games. I don't care. But not in uniform, bro. What the fuck are you thinking? That's the same as them allowing some Ku Klux trans member to wear the uniform of their identification, not the uniform that they should be wearing based on the plumbing they were born with. Dynamite, what's wrong with a little puppy play? None. In your private life. The private life thing. In private. Do what you got to do. I don't give a shit. Authentically Kennedy. I honestly thought it was a smart idea. He's giving us more ways to make money. LOL, he's a businessman first before a politician. True. And I'm going to talk about that as well. Mr. Shoemaker, again, thank you. Puppy masks aren't AR-600-1. I imagine they're not. I imagine they have no connection to military standards at all. Just keep the shit private. Why you got to mix the shit? Why you got to do it in your uniform? What did you think was going to happen, you jackass? Aren't you embarrassed? Don't you know that the people who know you in life know who you are? They know that uniform. What about, what's that S word? Not shit. Shame. What happened to that? No shame anymore? Are we all out of shame? Damn. Spunburn65, thank you for the Hamilton. He says, whoever wins 2024, they better purge our armed forces. Yeah, you need to take that upper management. And anybody peddling this woke shit, anybody peddling anything other than how to kill better and more efficiently, see ya. That's one of the things I didn't like about how Trump handled his presidency. I did not like the fact that he didn't come in and fucking just fire everybody. You're the guy. You're fired. You're fired. You're that guy. I think he should have went in there and cleaned house. If you were here with that last fool, if you were here with Barry, if you worked under Barry O, you gotta go. But sir, but shit. Get your ass out of here. You're tainted with the last administration. We can never wash that off. Anybody ever had a dog sprayed by a skunk? You can't wash that off. You can get all the skunk off and all the cans of fucking tomato sauce you want. Nothing gets rid of that smell but time. And we don't have time. So you got to get rid of that shit now. Dynamite. Don't sleep on Barry O. That was a good skit. But he should have done that shit day one. I'd have been like, yeah, hurry up. Let's speed up this inauguration. Yeah, I do. I swear I'll uphold. I'm out of here. Boom. Fired. You. Yeah, you over there laughing and shit. I saw you in the Obama staff picture. I would hold up a staff picture from Obama's era. Are you in this picture? Stand up. And I'd make it seem cool. Like, oh, yeah, I'll stand up. Yeah, you're fired. Don't worry about packing your shit. While you were sitting out here, I had somebody packing it for you. Peace. All new. I hope he does do that with the upper crust of the military, all those with the scrambled eggs on their hats. Hoser, thank you again. LGBTQ, liquor, guns, bacon, tits, and quarts of beer. I'm down. I'm down. I love that LGBTQ way more than the more popular one. The more popular one sounds absolutely disgusting. This needs to be the one. This needs to be it. And you know what? There's actually a story that I'm going to cover, and it's going to infuriate you as much as it infuriates me, but it involves the alphabet soup group. Imagine that. Imagine that. Mr. Shoemaker, thank you again. JT, what about Adam Ask Kissinger? I haven't heard anything about that. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, mental medalist wife. Don't think I missed your congratulations to the Niners. Yeah, you damn right. You damn right. Told you. C bitches. Mike Herrera, where you at? All these C bitch fans. Man, the Niners got in that ass like a bike with no seat. Man. And my brother, we're going back and forth with text messages. Matter of fact, he sent me a text message right now. What the fuck did he have to say? He's he's tripping off the fact that Trump said that he's better than Lincoln or Washington. I don't know about all that. But Trump always says hyperbolic shit like that. Like, why are you? That's what you're shocked at? That's what you're shocked by, is him saying that he's better than Lincoln or Washington. He says shit like that all the time. That's what I mean. They focus on this bullshit. So what did he say that? What about the other announcement that he made, you fuckers? Oh man. So McGruff, the soldiers, that 11-year-old girl I'm gonna tell you about, she's an 11-year-old girl who has disappeared. But the family, the parents, and I use that word parents loosely. Wait till you see these two fucking weirdos. But the parents know what guy she's with. They said that she disappeared and she ran off with a 22-year-old man, and there are pictures of other minors on his social media pages. So you know who he is. So my question is, why are you standing in your driveway talking to this news reporter and not doing your best impression of Willie Nelson? On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. I know who you are, and I know where you are, and you're twice the age of my 11-year-old. Tires smoking. I'm down the road. I'm going to find you. And I'm going to get my 11-year-old back. What the fuck? I know where you are. I know who you're with, but I'm standing here in my driveway talking to somebody else. Okay, that makes sense. But wait till you got to see the visuals. We're going to paint a picture here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you these parents. And then I'm going to show you the 11-year-old girl and her condition on social media before she came up missing. I know who you're with. I know. And then there's something that I call hockey asshole. And there's a video, shout out to my man Gabe, talented artist, probably working right now on the pages for Truth, Justice, and American Way. I'll put that link in the description box because I'm actually put that shit up right now. But he sent me a video of this guy, and the guy is at a hockey game. He's sitting there. He's arguing with another guy. One guy gets up, walks over to the other guy, and slaps him in the face. And what happens after that infuriated me. Aaron M says, quote, get your booster, Donald Trump. Yeah, I know that. Donald Trump pushed the vaccine. He pushed the boosters. I don't have a problem with that. You can suggest whatever you want. You can put on the market whatever you want. I don't care. I might not agree with Trump doing that, but whatever. The problem is when you're forced to do it, when it's mandated. That's the problem. When you're telling me that I have to do it or else, that's the problem. Trump's not my daddy. He don't run my life. You can say, yeah, get this. I agree with that. I got it. You should get it. Cool. But I don't have to. That's where him and our grandpa in chief part ways. Trump can suggest whatever he wants. Don't force me to. That's fine. One hand, freedom of choice. The other hand, no choice. Do it or else. I don't like that. Colin C, thank you. He says, Elon is the new Vince McMahon. You're fired. Hoo-yah. Hey, go Navy, man. You're fired. Remember when Vince McMahon said, what's up, my nigga? Man, I love that shit. No canceling or nothing. Business as usual. That shit was hella funny. What's up, my nigga? Oh, Vince McMahon. DJ John T, thank you. Hi, Jericho. Here's some money for your children's Christmas presents. I can't send you presents, so I send money. Bless you and your family. Money is a present. It's a gift. Thank you. They thank you. Because you know it's that time of year. My son sent his letter to Santa. My daughter still has to send hers, but she gave her mother and I her wish list, and she texted it to her aunts. So she's on top of it. Spunberry 65. Thank you for the 5. He says, Jail Potter. Who's Potter? Which Potter? So many fucking names. God's Hammer. Who's the jackass? Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. So let's do Good Gun first, and then we'll dive right into this. I promise. I promise you. So many things to get to. So here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. How about this one? Here, I'll share the screen so that way I don't miss any super chats that may come in, because yesterday that happened. I don't want to miss it. So we put this there. Boom. So this one reads, Sheriff says father of 3 shoots and kills burglar at Polk County home. This is in Polk County, Florida. You would have to be a fool to break into a home in Polk County, Florida. Oh, here we go. A Polk County man shot and killed a suspected burglar outside his frost-proof home Sunday morning. How do you frost-proof? What does that mean? The Polk County Sheriff's Office said Jory Plummer burglarized a home in his neighborhood where a husband, wife, and their 3 children were sleeping. So he lived there too. Son of a bitch. Deputies said the wife heard banging on the front door and woke up her husband, who went to the front of the house to check on the noise. The husband found their front door had been forced open and immediately armed himself with a shotgun. Uh-oh, this ain't gonna be good for Mr. Plummer. Or Jory. Yeah, I said his, so that could be either way, but yeah, I said his, so Mr. Plummer. The man said he found the suspected burglar, Plummer, in his front yard out of control and yelling curse words at him. Deputies said the husband told Plummer multiple times to go home. The man said Plummer began to run at him, so he fired 1 round of his shotgun, hitting him. Plummer reportedly began walking away, but turned around and charged at the husband again. The man shot Plummer a second time. First responders transported the suspected burglar to Sebring Hospital, where he died. People have a right to be safe in their home and, when necessary, defend that safety, Sheriff Grady Judd said. At this point in the investigation, the evidence indicates that the resident acted in self-defense. Plummer's criminal history includes 9 felonies and 9 misdemeanors, including sexual assault and domestic violence battery. So he does not sound like an upstanding member of society. But we don't have to worry about that anymore because his father of 3 went ahead and rid us of Mr. Plummer. And that was good gun. How scary is that, to be in your house and be woken up and to come out and your front door has been forced open? I don't know why the guy didn't come out of his bedroom with the shotgun, because it sounds like he went out there, oh shit, the door's open, let me come back. He said then he armed himself with a shotgun. So I personally would have came out with the shotgun, but he didn't have to worry about that because after he armed himself, it didn't work out for Mr. Plummer. Christian Hoser, thank you. He said, sorry for the dad joke. Why does Santa have a big bag? He only comes once a year. Keep them coming, Christian. Keep them coming. Those are hilarious. Sergeant D, 2 slugs. I mean, damn. For a human to take 1 slug. Last time I went shooting, we were at an outdoor range, and somebody put an old fire extinguisher out there. So I brought it before we started shooting. I went out there and I brought it closer. It was probably like 15 feet away. And I had loaded a slug in my 12 gauge. Boom, I hit that damn fire extinguisher. Man, it put a hole like this in that damn thing. And it went like flipping backwards and shit. So a slug in a human torso from not too far away. It sounds like they were pretty close proximity. Man, I don't know how he survived that. I don't know how that didn't make his ass do a backflip. But a second one went ahead and took care of him. And if they were slugs, maybe they were buckshots. I don't know. But they were slugs. That dude got fucked up. But, to avoid getting shot with shotgun rounds, whether they be buckshot, slug, or otherwise, don't break into people's house. Call me crazy to stay out of people's fucking house in the middle of the night. Sweet Mama G, suspected burglar. I mean, why only suspected? That is just the way they have to say it. Because there's no, they haven't completed the case. It's an ongoing investigation. Okay. Yeah. Joyce Decker, that's right. Burglar was FUBAR. He got worked pretty bad. So yeah, let's do this. Let's talk about this shit. Let's talk about the orange skinned elephant in the room. So Trump, before I do that, shout out to Dale Taverner. He sent a super chat yesterday, but it came in after I'd already signed off. So shout out to you, man. I thank you. And his comment was, Northern Canada is loving your truth. I thank you, man. It must be cold as shit up there. Damn. Northern Canada. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support. I hope you're here in the chat or watching the video to hear your shout out because I missed it yesterday. So Trump's big announcement. So the one that's being focused on are these NFTs that he released, and they were $99 a piece. And he talked about how if you bought an NFT, you were entered to win all these great things, rounds of golf at his golf courses, a private meeting with him, a Zoom call, a dinner with him, all these different things. Plus you're getting, I think there were 45,000 of them that were made. So you're getting a pretty rare piece of artwork. Anthony Barnes, what's up? Welcome back. You're getting a pretty rare piece of artwork. Now, Nicole Virtuoso. Nicole Virtuoso. What am I saying? I'm about to explain that. So NFT is a digital image. It's a picture on your computer. That's what it is. So you can, I imagine you could print it out and make it like an actual picture you put on the wall, or I'm not sure what you would do with it, but that's what an NFT is. Yeah, Tim Star, non-fungible token, but it's digital image, basically. So he's offering these, and he showed in the commercial all these different types that he offers, and it was a commercial. You give them as a gift, and when each one comes with this and blah blah blah. So great, it's a commercial. So the mainstream mediocres are running with it, and they're saying how what big announcement, this was stupid, and they were showing some of the NFTs and they were making fun of them, and this shit is stupid, and what big announcement, you duped people. They thought it was going to be you're announcing a running mate, or you're supporting DeSantis, or running for Speaker of the House. They wanted it to be something big, or something like that, something on that level. Sweet Mama G, NFT, a cartoon you own the rights to online. Yes. Pat Matt says, I'm done with Trump. This is ridiculous. Some people feel that way. But the other announcement that he made yesterday was the steps he's going to take to bring about freedom of speech and cybersecurity in our favor for once online. And shout out to my man Laker and SD on Instagram. I've been on his channel before. Cool dude. Trying to make it in this Cali shithole too. Let's see. I think it's this one. He has multiple accounts because he's always getting banned and shit, because you can't get on here and tell the truth. So I think it's this one here. Okay, not this one. Here's a few of them up here. I'll find. Let's see, this one. Okay, so we'll go in this order, but there's 3 separate ones. Again, shout out to Laker and SD. Okay, here we go. I'll share the screen with you guys. This is what I think is, it is a bigger announcement than the NFTs, but the NFTs sold out in like 12 hours and he made $4 million. So
weeks, Bob.
So I mean, he made $4.5 million overnight. Not sure how you can hate on that, but here we go.
Bombshell reports have confirmed that a sinister group of deep state bureaucrats, Silicon Valley tyrants, left-wing activists, and depraved corporate news media have been conspiring to manipulate and silence the American people. They have collaborated to suppress vital information on everything from elections to public health. The censorship cartel must be dismantled and destroyed, and it must happen immediately. And here's my plan. First, within hours of my inauguration, I will sign an executive order banning any federal department or agency from colluding with any organization, business, or person to censor, limit, categorize, or impede the lawful speech of American citizens. I will then ban federal money from being used to label domestic speech as mis- or disinformation. And I will begin the process of identifying and firing every federal bureaucrat who has engaged in domestic censorship, directly or indirectly, whether they are the Department of Homeland Security, the Department of Health, Human Services, the FBI, the DOJ, no matter who they are. In recent weeks, bombed.
Sounds good to me. That sounds like a pretty major announcement.
Years and maybe more. We should also enact new laws laying out clear criminal penalties for federal bureaucrats who partner with private entities to do an end run around the Constitution and deprive Americans of their First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment rights. In other words, deprive them of their vote. And once you lose those elections, and once you lose your borders like we have, you no longer have a country. Furthermore, to confront the problems of major platforms being infiltrated by legions of former deep staters and intelligence officials, there should be a 7-year cooling off period before any employee of the FBI, CIA years and maybe more. We should also,
I like that.
in addition, all users over the age of 18 should have the right to opt out of content moderation and curation entirely and receive an unmanipulated stream of information if they so choose. The fight for free speech is a matter of victory or death for America and for the survival of Western civilization itself. When I am president, this whole rotten system of censorship and information control will be ripped out of the system at large. There won't be anything left. By restoring free speech, we'll begin to reclaim our democracy and save our nation. Thank you, and God bless America.
So that, I think, should have been the more important announcement that everybody's talking about.
Years and maybe more.
I like how he was talking about a 7-year cool-off period for anybody from like the FBI or anything going from the FBI to one of these social media platforms. And I think he was referring to, what's his name, Jim Baker? Not that Jim Baker. But he was a guy who worked for the FBI, and then he went over to Twitter and was helping to, kill the Hunter Biden story and the Russian collusion bullshit. So, yeah, I think that would be a good idea to keep them from pushing and enacting the shit that they're working on in the federal government. Because if you're in the FBI and you're doing bad shit, you can't go over to a social media platform and basically continue your work for the government. That is bullshit. So I think that was a much larger announcement, a much more major announcement than the NFT shit. And to be, hold on a second, let me get this super duper. And to be completely honest, I mean, I don't fucking care. I mean, are his policies changing? DJ John T, thank you again. He says, for me, it sounds strange that you have to arm yourself at home. I know that you have a lot of crazy people running around, and the craziest one is you're a resident of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That's sad. Yeah, that is sad. That's fucking horrible. But yeah, it's an unfortunate reality. Yeah, you do need to arm yourself at home. And that does sound weird. Your home, it's your sanctuary. Where else are you going to go? That's your resting place. But yeah, it's fucked up people out there. So you got to arm yourself. And sometimes if they come inside, you got to, hey, boom. But let's see. I'm gonna read some comments here and see how you guys feel about that. See how you guys feel about that. Let's see. Let's see. Goontune says big tech would go belly up without the targeted ad spying. Agreed. Hold on, let me get it up. Try to get up to the top here where the comment started. Okay. Okay, let's see. Taylor Ross says, people love to hate him, especially never Trumpers. He's helping save our country. People can't even turn off NFL who hates them. Okay. Aaron M. Trump was getting hookers when his wife was 6 months pregnant. Yeah, that's fucked up to cheat on your wife, for sure. Nobody's doubting that. Jeff Johnson, J6 Patriots love Trump. Is that making fun of Trump, I guess? Come to Washington, going to be wild. I don't know if that's a quote. If he said that, maybe I missed it, but I do know I saw the part where he said, come here and be peaceful and air your grievances in a peaceful manner. I did hear that. And no matter what he says, you're an adult with your own mind. You make up your own decision. Just because he says it doesn't mean you have to do it. Sean McPeak, gee, wonder why the media didn't show this. Ha ha ha. Exactly. Raise Country, TRUMP. JA, don't skip over Second Amendment. Yeah, I noticed that. He said your First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment, but I think it's just talking about the media and the censorship. Children of Noah, I plan on voting for Trump again. Same here. Again, it depends on who he's running against. If he's running against DeSantis, that'd be fucked up if he ran against DeSantis, because DeSantis is a great candidate as well. He's younger, but I don't think it's going to be him because he got too much shit going on in Florida. Al Bundy, didn't he sign the CARES Act? Not sure. Rex Rocker, I'd like if Trump stopped funding the war in Ukraine. He might, but I have doubts. I think if he were president, he would stop the funding of the war in Ukraine. Hell yeah. He better. You better. How are you any different from the other jackass if he comes in and keeps fucking hemorrhaging billions of dollars to them? He better. Rebel Without a Reason, no talk of deportation. I think we know how he feels about the border. There was a brief mention of the border, but not deportation in particular. But he was more of, with his Stay in Mexico Act and that kind of shit, Remain in Mexico Act, he was more about keeping them out of here to begin with. Not even letting them in here. Aaron M. I see Aaron M. does not like Trump. Trump sells LGBT merchandise. Okay, he's cool with gay people. I don't have a problem with that. Now, if he starts supporting drag queens being in schools and that shit being taught to our children, that's where I have a problem. But if he's selling MAGA gear to gay people, that's just good business. You don't alienate groups of people when you're selling shit to the public. Shark bait, they need to be charged with 18 U.S. Code Chapter 115. Agreed. Maybe that's part of it. Rome 13, he ain't lying. He's not. Nitro Burt, why do I smell like a wet mop? That's a personal issue, man. You need to tackle that because it's not how you should smell unless you're a mop. Jerry Wright, our rights are already established. He doesn't need an executive order. He's using them like a monarchy. Well, I think it depends. Biden's done more executive orders than Trump and Obama. Sometimes the executive orders are necessary, especially when you're dealing with situations like our fuel, our oil, and our lack of oil, our energy independency, and the border and shit like that. I think they are necessary. Whether or not he's using them too much, I don't think so. Veronica Sanchez, same here. See. So it looks to me like most people agree with him, some don't, especially Aaron M. Yo, it's Hannon D. That's my president. Lala HK, hell yeah, that's a dream come true. Missy Pariah says, it's so obvious that these changes need to be made. They do. It is obvious. It's painfully obvious to us. But the people we have in there now think the total opposite of that. They think these are necessary. That these, the stuff, they're creating the need for the change, and they don't see a problem with it. Dino Mike, that's outstanding. George Decker, Americans have to take action. Susan Stack, ripped out by the roots like a wart. Agreed. Lord Raya Mack says, wouldn't he have to retract his EO for Israel? I don't know. I don't know about that. How does Israel play into this? I'm not sure. And somebody asked, I didn't see where it was, but somebody asked, why didn't he do this when he was president? Good question. Maybe he didn't have time. Maybe it would have been tackled in his second term. Maybe I think it's definitely gotten worse and more ramped up, more intensified since Biden took over, and we're coming up on 3 years now. So I think we're in an even worse position than we were when Trump was there, especially with the border, inflation, all that shit. All these things are worse. The things that he undid day one after he took over. So, David, yes, we are a constitutional republic for sure. We are not a democracy. A democracy, the power is funneled to the government. In a republic, the power is with us, and that's the way it needs to be. That's the way it has to be. We're the only ones with our best interests at heart. Aside from him so far, I guess. C4 Duke, thank you. Aaron M is just a sour troll. Sad, isn't it? MAGA 2024. Well, not everybody likes him. That's cool. That's fine with me. I don't like everything about him either. But, just like with the poke, I don't agree. I don't agree with it. Obviously, I don't want it. Obviously, a lot of you don't want it. And that's fine. Offer it. Cool. Offer it. It's a buffet. I can walk past it. I can put it on my plate. I like options. But you can't force me. I'm an adult. You don't force me to do shit. Veronica Sanchez. Jericho, thanks for not turning on Trump. Some other guys I used to really enjoy watching on YouTube are already rooting for DeSantis when he hasn't even said he's going to run. Yeah, I mean, and like I said before, it's going to be weird. I don't think it's a good move for DeSantis to run right now. I said before, hang out till 2028. You got Florida going in the right direction. You're starting all these things. You're starting these panels to take these pharmaceutical companies and these elected officials to task to a grand jury. Going to start having these people sued and locked up and shit. Focus on that. Finish helping the people of Florida. And if we have Trump in 2024, boom, DeSantis in 2028, I think that's an ideal situation. I think if DeSantis throws his hat in the ring, that's going to split too many votes. I really believe that. DeSantis is a great candidate. Great candidate. Look what he's doing for Florida. And he's younger. So he has more time to do more good. But I would like him to just wait in the wings till 2028. That way, man, we got 8 to 12 years of prosperity. Trump for another 4, DeSantis for 8. Come on now. 4 years sounds better than, 12 years sounds better than 4. Yeah, he's made a lot of promises to Florida. He's made a lot of progress for Florida, and he's promising to make even more. So let him do that. He's dedicated himself. He has an obligation to the state of Florida. Fulfill that. That way Florida wins and we all win. Careless says either 8 years for DeSantis or 12 years for Trump and DeSantis. I'll go with 12 on that one. Username, great governor. He is. And I imagine he would reflect that in his presidency. Amarok, Buck Fiden, agreed. Agreed. Kathleen Durr says, I don't trust DeSantis. He's too close to the Democrats. Okay. Okay, that's cool. The Eagle's Eyes 007. I'm in Florida. Let's keep DeSantis for the remainder of his term. Best governor since I moved here in 78. Yeah, and the people of Florida, you deserve that. You deserve that. You deserve to have your governor that you voted for. You deserve to get what you voted for. Good or bad. That's what the people deserve. This is what you voted for. It's good. Get it. Dirt Plexiglass. Smash that like button. Dirt Plexiglass, I need you to email me your address, your address. And did you get your birthday shout out the other day? I know it's late, but I just found the email. I did a whole explanation for it, but happy belated. Tom Costin says, I don't know, guys. Biden rides a hell of a bike. He does. He's mean on a bike. He's mean on that bike when it's moving. It's when the bike stops. That's when it's vertigo, old age, something sets in, and he just falls right over. Sergeant D, don't trust any politician. For sure. We can't put 100% of our trust in any politician. And now Trump is a politician. When he was running before, he wasn't. But he was been a president. He's officially a politician. Is he a different kind? Oh, yeah. But he is one now. And any person, you can't put all your trust in. That's for sure. Careless. DeSantis is not a lock for 2024 anyway. That's what I'm saying, man. You got Trump, and Trump's definitely running. So if he does, it's going to be against Trump until one of them gets the nomination. So Rex Rocker, DeSantis is very impressive. Yes, he is. I've been telling Florida for months, you're going to have to give him up to the country. You can't keep that one for yourself, Florida. We'll let him finish his term. That's fine. But we got to borrow that dude. We have to borrow your boy. Oh, here we go. Aaron M. Trump is not Jesus. You guys have daddy issues. What the fuck? What does that mean? Who is comparing Trump to Jesus? I didn't get that at all. I don't see where anybody is saying Trump will come in with a magic wand and fix everything. Nobody's saying that. But what he's talking about doing needs to be done. J954, thank you. Keep DeSantis in Florida. That's his neck of the woods. I see what you're doing, J954. You're trying to pull us down the path. But I think this comment section is too strong for that. I think they're too strong. They're not going to fall for it. But Aaron M., please tell me or show me where anybody here said anything about Trump and Jesus. That you need to calm down. That's a bit much. That is a bit rich. Karen, thank you for the Hamilton. Trump, DeSantis 2024. Merry Christmas to you, Jericho and family. Love you. I appreciate that. But, okay, that would be in a perfect world. DeSantis decides to play second fiddle and be vice president. Then maybe he can get some shit done. Maybe they'll make him border czar and he'll actually go to the border. So maybe, yeah, DeSantis is vice president. Then he's elected president for another, 4 years and hopefully 8 years. And so we still get the Trump, DeSantis 12-year plan. Okay, I'm down for that. I'm not mad at that. But will it happen? That's the question, madame. Kathleen Durr, thank you for the Twompski. I appreciate that. Preach. And that's how it should be. People, she said that she doesn't trust DeSantis. He's too close to the Democrats. And obviously, a lot of people in this comment section don't agree with that. But we keep it cool. Let's see. Aaron M., what do you got? Mods, do not banish Aaron M. Not yet. This is still productive conversation. Let's see. Aaron M. says, yeah, it's rich that you Hugs still believe in this dude. Hugs. I don't know what that means. That stand for something. Am I missing something? Joyce Decker. Jericho, reserve me a neck buddy t-shirt. Oh, there'll be one for you. Why, Aaron M., why would we not believe in Trump? How did he fail us? What happened? What did he do? Why would we not? Careless, thank you very much. If these mainstream so-called Republics back DeSantis, go with Trump. Yeah, you got to watch those rhinos, man. You got to watch the McConnells of the world. That's true. And, you're judged by the company you keep. So who's going to be jumping to support him and put their name behind him? Yeah, that is true. You got to watch these damn rhinos, too. They're worse than the Democrats. Snakes in the grass. Agreed. Bryant Lawson, thank you. Long time no hear from. Good to see you again. Jericho, when can we expect a review of AOC's blockbuster movie To the End, which made $10,000 over the weekend? You know what? Let me write this down. AOC's movie review. Question mark. I'm not making any promises. Definitely got to see a trailer about this shit. But I feel like this is the worst movie ever made. I also feel like, after even saying that, I would rather see AOC's movie than the new Avatar. Does that make sense? Avatar is like 3 hours long. Ugh, I can't. But AOC, I think I would get a good laugh out of that. I feel like AOC's movie would give me a good chuckle. That would be so funny. Yeah, it's, what is it called? Some shit. It's it's horrible. And it's really sad because she has wardrobes that cost more than $10,000. She could have gone ahead and put her wardrobe on, Amazon or some shit or eBay and sold it and got more money than she did with this whole movie project. What a dummy. Bob KMIT, thank you. Newsom v. Trump Jr. Jr.'s girlfriend was married to Trump. That's right. What's her name? Kimberly Guilfoyle. Are you talking about like some kind of political race or a fight? Because I'll bet. I usually don't bet, but I'll bet on that fight. I put my money on Trump Jr. to whoop Gavin Newsom's ass. Snowman Zion, Trump Lindell. Hey, that'd be a hell of a ticket, wouldn't it? I get behind that. Trump Lindell. Hey man, Mike Lindell ain't no joke. And I'm not saying that because I use My Pillow products. Yeah, he's a wild boy, and I would Trump Lindell. I don't know that there's an entity in the world that can control that dude. All right, let's do it. Let's do that. J954, thank you again. He says, okay, seriously this time. Trump v. Boebert, 2024. He's not the biggest friend of the 2A, Second Amendment, but she is a 2A. She is a 2A savage. ARs on her Christmas cards and all that. Okay. I would be down for that. I would be down for that ticket. I don't like that he's not a bigger friend of the Second Amendment. I think he should be balls to the wall 2A all day. Any president. Anything that's in the Constitution, any president should be 100% over the top, obsessed with that. OCD about our fucking rights. For sure. Hoser, again, thank you. When you have time, go back up to J954 Super and me and to me. Oh, did I miss it when I was reading and shit again? Ramon Orlando Trump Gabbard 2024. I'm down with that. She's a sensible Democrat. And maybe she can bring, well, I take that back. She's not a Democrat anymore. That's right. Tulsi Gabbard came over to the Republicans, but maybe she could bring some of the people that were fan of hers that are Democrats over as well, as far as votes are concerned. But Trump, Tulsi Gabbard, I don't know. I might have to do a little more homework on that, but definitely piqued my interest. Sharon Spurlock, who do you think should be VP? If Trump runs, If Trump runs, who should be VP? I think that Boebert lady's a good one. What about what is it? Jordan, what's his name? Gates, Matt Gates. That guy. That'd be a good one because he'd be torching those fools. I like him. Matt Gates. I would say he'd make a good one. Let's see. Aaron M. Some people will never admit they've been had. Carry on, Trumpers. Okay. You carry on too. You do the same. Careless. Who is hotter? Tulsi Gabbard or Carrie Lake? Tulsi Gabbard. Mark Caniglio. Candace Owens. If her and Trump can put this little spat to bed. That would be all right. They can put the spat to bed. Anders Hagberg says John Kennedy. Diesel Trump Stallone. I don't think we're ready for that. Vice President. I don't know if we're ready for that. Trump Stallone. VP Fire Mission says VP Marjorie Taylor Greene. Okay. Samantha Womack. DeSantis is a deep state snake. Okay. Aaron M. Sol Owens. Yeah, but that's not going to happen. Thomas Sowell is like 90 years old, man. That's not going to happen. What a great ticket that would be if this was, 50 years ago. But Thomas Sowell's too old, man. Sheena Easton, 2024, Jeff Johnson. All right. For maybe like the president of some music organization, yeah. But not for presidency. Sorry. Diesel, Trump Elder, of course. That would be an amazing ticket right there. Larry Elder? Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Sean McPeak, Trump, yay. I don't think so. I don't want yay anywhere near that. I don't want Kanye West anywhere near the White House. I'm cool. Dank Buzz, Alyssa Milano, VP. Oh, how mad would she be standing next to him at the podium? I'd love to see that. Oh, man. That would be fucking crazy. She would just be sitting there the whole time. Oh, man. That would be hella funny. Jordan Peterson, yeah. He's a very intelligent man. Elder Owens, that's a good one. I don't know if they could garner enough support. I wish they could. Let's see, somewhere. Here we go. Mandy Westcott. I'm going to listen to Alan West next week. Very intelligent man, great speaker. I got to meet him at the Uncle Tom 2 premiere. Awesome dude. You're in for a good show. Mike Abrisk says Trump Bongino. That'd be a good one. Barnrat, Trump Carson, as in Tucker or Carson. Oh, Ben Carson. Yes. I was thinking Carlson, like Tucker Carlson. Me, as C4 Duke says, me and Salty Cracker 2024. Let's go. Let's go. Shoot. I would love that. That's shit all over the White House. In every meaning of that sentence. DJ John T says, I have always been interested in American politics and history, and I can say with confidence that the woke idiots here in Sweden thinks that every Republican conservative are white supremacists. Yeah, they've done a great job of getting the message out of America being racist and all that stupid shit, for sure. Fucking dumb. It really is. And, those people, I got you, Christian. I got you. But too many people, especially, look how well it works on people that live in this country. A lot of them don't do the homework to find out what's really going on with conservatives or Republicans. They just believe what they're spoon-fed, what's baby birded into their mouth by the mainstream mediocres. So just imagine how hard it would be to convince somebody outside of the country that that's all bullshit. But that's the cool thing about being in America. We don't have to convince people outside of the country to agree with us. Fuck you. If it weren't for us, you'd be speaking a language you don't want to be speaking right now. So you can eat a dick and put some of that good Swedish chocolate on it too before you suck it. Hoser, another Twomsky, thank you. Off topic, humor. Why do horses make love doggy style on Saturday night? So both can watch the hockey game. And humor with the U. Not how we spell it here in America with the U. That's funny. No, the hockey game's on, eh? Why don't you turn around? We can kill two birds with one stone, eh? Let's see. Oh, that's rad. What's up, Jericho? How's your day? Great so far. How's yours? How was yours? JMC 072, Biden Lemon 2014. That's funny. Melanie L underscore millennial underscore. She says, share and subscribe, everyone. Hold on, the comments jumped on me. Share and subscribe, everyone. Let's bring Jericho to 1 million subs. Yes, please. That'd be great. That'd be great if we hit like 1 mil or something. Like, yeah. Yeah. Tim Star, that's right. Soon Lemon won't have anything to do anyway. He sure won't. Because he went from prime time to the morning show to out the door. That's what's next. Can't wait. MyGreenGear.com, people. MyGreenGear.com. Let me put that link in the Chizat right now. And, let me... All right, Arun Faye, I got you. Well, first, let me put Gabe's link in there, like I said before, for Truth, Justice, American Way. Here. Bam. That's got everything in it. This is my Linktree link. It's all in there. Clickety clack. Now, let me get Arun Faye's super here. And then we are going to talk about how Biden continues to embarrass us. And he had the nerve. Guys, how in the hell do you apologize to Africa for your part in slavery when Africa is the country or is the continent that supplied the slaves to you? That's like if you own a business. Arunfe says, didn't know horses could make movies. You never watch Mr. Ed? Horses can talk. They can give advice. Horses can do a lot of things. You need to expand your horizons, Arunfe. Horses do a lot. They run for Congress. They do whatever they want here. America's truly a great country. But that's like you owning a construction business and you go to Home Depot and you buy all the materials and then you build a house. And then you go back to Home Depot and apologize for building the house. That's like a street level crack dealer going and apologizing to the cartel that supplied the coke for you to make the crack. Oh, what the fuck? What in the golly? So I guess a bunch of African leaders came here to DC for a dinner. I'm sure it was super expensive. Looks like everything there, a gala, gowns and tuxedos, and you paid for it. Isn't that funny? You paid for that dinner, but I bet if you showed up and tried to get in there and get a plate, they'd turn you away and probably call Secret Service and tase the shit out of you. Don't tase me, bro. That would be you trying to get into a party that you paid for. Don't tase me, bro. So it says Joe Biden on Wednesday hosted most of Africa's leaders in Washington for the first time since 2014, reviving a summit begun by Barack Obama. Thanks, Obama. Love your legacy. Love the legacy, babe. Thanks, Barry. So, let's see. So let's get to the video. Oh goodness, what a terrible picture that is. There's Jill. There's the orderly. Keeping it close. And Gladys Knight. Ooh, you're getting old, girl. Still a great singer. So here we go. we go. How about that? Okay, so we'll get to the part where he's yapping. Oh, look at that. Very nice. Ooh, look at that table and the candles. All that good food. Let's see here. What you got to say?
People lie at the heart of the deep and profound connection. The greatest strength lies in just that.
You know, you gotta remember those people's names.
Reminds us that our country's greatest strength lies
Damn it.
deep and profound connection that forever binds Africa and the United States together.
Okay, one more time.
Our country's greatest strength lies in just that. Our people lie at the heart of the deep and profound connection that forever binds Africa and the United States together. We remember the stolen men and women and children were brought to our shores in chains, subjected to unimaginable cruelty. My nation's original sin was that period.
Well, why did you allow it to happen, Joseph? Haven't you been in the Senate for 720 years? You could have introduced legislation to stop this. Why did you stop them coming here in chains? You were in the Senate.
We honor their descendants who are for generations helped build this country and propel it to higher heights, leading the charge, blazing new trails, and
Joe, are you doing a speech or are you reading? There's a difference. Look up.
forging a better future for everyone in America. To our shores in chains, subjected to unimaginable cruelty. My nation's
You know, they're thinking, man, bring out the food. We're hungry.
raising your glass.
There it is right there, guys. Hold on.
To the people of America.
You notice the black guy back there serving drinks?
To the people of Africa.
Wait a minute. Right now, you're literally speaking about the black folks being brought to this country in chains and how shameful it is. And there's a black dude coming up to you in a fucking little tuxedo bow tie and a little waiter's jacket serving you a drink. The irony is fucking delicious. You guys have had a really good steak and it was perfectly cooked and tender. The seasoning, the quality of the meat, everything was great. This moment is more delicious than that.
Africa, and to the promise and potential of our partnership. Hear, hear.
Here. You can even say here. Here. How much you want to bet that wine has Metamucil in it?
On the occasion of the second.
I got to see that dude again. I got to see him again.
Okay. And to the promise, raising your glass. To the people of America.
Slaves in Africa.
People of
There's
the
a
United
black
States.
dude out there serving drinks. Holy shit, man. I love it. So how are you up there apologizing to Africa for bringing slaves here when Africa sold the slaves? Shouldn't Africa be up there apologizing to black folks? Yes, Careless. That wine had stool softener or something in it. That was a way. Jill's smart. She knows how to sneak his medicine in on it. Wait a minute. Shouldn't Africa be apologizing for slavery and not him apologizing to Africa? Oh my, what the fuck? What are you apologizing to them for? They did it. They were the slave Costco. All America did was show up with their big ass Costco cart, that big flatbed that you load shit up and that you load your 58 pounds of rice on, and just said, fill me up, load me up. Africa was the Costco. They had everything. America, like many other countries, came there to buy their goods. Africa rounded them up. Africa ripped them from their families. Africa separated them. Africa did that. stolen. Like them Africans were just acting like the air up there. They were just bouncing up in the air. And then these white people who don't know how to get around Africa just took them on the ship. Next thing you know, Kunta Kinte. Melissa Sanchez, were they stolen or sold? I don't know. When I go into a Costco and I pick things out, I go through the cash register, I give them a form of payment, then I leave and I show my receipt to the lady at the door who circles it with a neon marker, a neon highlighter. So I think that's called buying. And in order for something to be bought, I buy it. In order for something to be bought, it must first be sold. So I think sold is the answer. Fucking Anthony DeRosa, Zamunda is not real. It's not a real place. It's right up there with fucking Wakanda. That is just so fucking weak. Why didn't you just put your balls in a nice jar of formaldehyde and just slide it across the table to Africa? What kind of bullshit? You didn't mean that. You didn't even look at the audience. You were like, it was my country's original sin, blah, 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 Africa, here. Shut the fuck up. Why would you apologize to Africa and they sold you the slaves? That's like a crackhead apologizing to the crack dealer. I'm sorry I smoked up all that crack, even though you sold it to me. Even though I kept coming back over and over again and buying more and more crack, I'm sorry that I smoked it. Hey, newsflash. Everybody did slavery. Everybody did slavery. There's slavery going on right now in Africa. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. The country that you just apologized to is still engaging in slavery. That made my brain hurt. Wait a minute. You apologize to a country for slavery and they're still engaging in slavery. Why? What was the whole point of that dinner? So you can get up there and say some stupid shit? What was the point of it? How much did that cost? Oh, Arumfeg, child marriage, slavery, clitorectomies, the whole nine, honor killings, all of it. How much did that dinner cost? What was the point? For you to get up there and give some mealy-mouth apology to the country that's the origin of the whole problem? Huh? Kev Chat 010, slavery never ended, it just advanced. That's right. It changed a little bit. You know, it has to keep up with the times, but it still goes on in the same continent that you just apologized to. Or are you trying to score points? Was this for your pro-black minions? Are you trying to satiate them? You trying to throw them another bone? Look at this. I apologize to Africa, black folks. Forgive me. Love me. I apologize to Africa, even though when we showed up, Africa already had them separated and packaged up. Africa already had them like meal prep. All we had to do is buy them. That's it. What do you want? Men, women, children, young, old? Got them all separated, all categorized, color-coded. And you apologize to them. Wow. Leonard S., thank you. If the Dems stay in charge, history books will delete all reference to Africans selling Africans to Europeans. Exactly. They're already doing that. Europeans, Arabs, fucking Spanish, South American, you name where they need them. That's where they sold them. And you apologizing to them. That's like Tina Turner telling Ike, I'm sorry that I put my face in the path of your fist all those times. That was my bad. I should have moved out of the way and not let your fist be in your fist path, be in your fist trajectory. And speaking of pro-blacks, speaking of pro-blacks, I love this shit. These are the fucking pro-blacks right here. This is who Biden did this for. This is what Biden thinks in his mind. This is what Biden thinks he looks like in his mind to us. This is what he thinks he looks like to us when he goes up there and he apologizes. Well, how's this for a video? Little girls in her front yard. And a coyote, look at that coyote trying to take her away. And we have a coyote
black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. I'm black, y'all.
This is what Biden thinks he looks like to us when he apologizes to Africa.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black, I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
That's what he thinks it looks like to the rest of the world when he does shit like that. Like, oh, thank you, Joe. You really went to bat for us. Way to go after him. Holy shit, you apologize to the fucking Africans for selling you shit. You apologize to the Africans for them selling us shit. Hey, man. He didn't spend all those summers with corn pop for nothing. To the black waiter. I'm so sorry for slavery. Bring me a glass of wine, boy. Bring me a glass of something cold here so I can enjoy it with my friends. I say, colored boy. You're apologizing to Africa while a black dude is on stage handing out drinks. Love it. Couldn't write this shit. Get a bunch of Hollywood pervert writers together in a room, put a gun to their head. They couldn't write this shit if you made them. Lady Freddie, thank you for the super sticker. Wow. I'll say, while I'm up here apologizing to that dark continent, you better bring me a glass of something cold. And don't let Jill put any Metamucil or stool softener in there, boy. On stage. Okay. Oh, so, this is going to make your damn blood boil, but let's get to it. Let's get it over with. And then we'll end with soccer asshole. So shout out to right-winged angel. Shut up, lady. Go. Very sad. So this, oh my goodness, just before I even show you this atrocity, the 11-year-old girl is missing from her home, and her parents want her back. Parents. I know what you're thinking, mom and dad, right? I know.
We are asking you to bring her back because we're not going to stop. That's the plea from the parents of 11-year-old Rakayla Briggs, who police say was taken from her home without permission. The parents say it was a 22-year-old man Rakayla met who took her. I asked where did she meet him.
Internet. Instagram. Parents, we encourage you. Parents, check phones, check internet. You never know.
Well, why did you do that? Why don't you check phones? Why don't you check the internet? If you looked out for her, the public wouldn't have to.
The parents say Rakayla packed a bag and left home Monday. They say she deleted her social media accounts and isn't answering the phone. They say the man she is with has pictures of other minors on his social media accounts.
20.
Not one tear coming out of that woman's fucked up looking face. Not one tear. These bitches don't care about that little girl. But they finally got what they wanted. Limelight, shine. Cameras in their face. You poor things. Their eyes aren't puffy from crying. They're not fighting back tears. They're standing in the driveway doing nothing.
22 years old.
Do you think she's in danger?
She's in danger because she's not home.
Police say
If she's in danger and you know the guy, what the fuck are you doing standing there? Wrapped up in a blanket, looking like shit.
they got information the pair went to Macon and are now headed to Texas. The parents want the public to keep an...
Did you hear that? He said the pair are in Macon, Georgia, and they're headed to Texas. Well, then if you know that, go fucking get her. What?
Eye out for them.
We ask that you guys pull cameras. If you have any content, any videos, anything will help that will lead us to bringing her back home.
What the fuck is in your face? Parents, your 11-year-old daughter is missing. She packed a bag and left. She's missing. You have an idea of who she's with. You know who she's with. You found a social media page. 22-year-old man. You know who she's with. You know where they are. How the fuck do you know where they are? How do you know they're in Macon and they're headed to Texas? Are child kidnappers different now? They give you updates? Is there an app where the kidnapper will give you updates of where they are? So you know where she is, potentially, but you're standing in the driveway, unaffected, emotionless, acting like you give a shit. You probably hate that little girl. That little girl's probably a pain in your ass. All you guys want to do is sit around all day and make the lower half of your face glisten. That's all you want to do. But this fucking kid with her needs, and she's 11 and her body's changing and she needs you. Ugh! What a killjoy, kid. You're a wet blanket. We're just in here trying to smoke weed and eat some puss. What do you want? You're hungry again?
Finally, Rakayla's mother had this message for her.
Rakayla, we love you.
We love you. Maybe if you told Rakayla that, she wouldn't be missing with someone twice her age.
Love you, girl. Come home. Come home.
I want to play a game real quick called Find the Tear. Go. Can you find one tear? We'll keep looking. Maybe they'll show one.
Bring her back. We are asking you to bring her back.
Are you asking us or are you assing us? I don't want to be assing. I don't want to be asked. Asked. Whoa. So I believe there is, let me look at his stories because there's pictures of this little girl on her phone. And this video of her, you know, doing little shit in their TikTok. See if I can find it. There it is. This is the little girl who's missing. Okay, these are the hood rat moms, her parents. Here's a little girl. Oh my God, that woman's even uglier when she's silent.
Kayla Briggs, who police say was taken from her home without permission. The parents say it was a 22-year-old man.
There she is. Boom, not bad, right?
Bitch, get your pussy ass off Twitter. Pussy hoes be thinking it's sweet cause I like pink and I like glitter. Hey, just give me peso, extendo. I carry bitches like I'm Greco.
TikTok. So that's what that little girl was doing on her phone in her room, rapping to disgusting hood rap music, acting like she's choking herself, sticking her tongue at some sexual shit. I don't know. She's hanging out or communicating with 23-year-old or 22-year-old men. So question number one, why does that little girl have, no, sorry. That's not question number one. Rewind it. Question number one, where the fuck is your daddy? Question number two, what the fuck is that? Your mom and that Leslie Jones looking Garanimal behind her? What the fuck? What is that? That's not parents. That's two lesbians that live together and one of them has a kid. That's what that is. Those aren't parents. That little girl was happy to leave. That little girl wanted to leave. She wanted to leave so bad that she left with a strange adult because of the environment that you created for her. And she got her hair done. I saw her you could see her little Jordan 1s and shit in the ripped jeans. I'm sure she had all the material things. But obviously she was lacking other things. And this proves that kids need more than love. I doubt that girl was getting much love at that house. But that's what people say when they talk about gay people adopting kids. Well, they just need love. We're going to love them. Kids need more than love. Gifts are not love. Material things is not love, but they need more than that. They need lessons. They need structure. They need discipline. They need a nuclear family to grow up in. That's what they need. They need you two bitches to stop whatever that is and break the fuck up. Because you're poisoning that little girl. How many times that little girl walked past and you two are all hugged up at the couch and got the house smelling like smoked salmon? Because you've been scissoring your hearts out in the living room. How many times that little girl heard you disgusting hood rats making whatever that is you make? Girl probably found dildos in the dishwasher and shit. You weren't hiding your lifestyle from her. House probably smelled like weed, partying and shit. You don't give a damn about that girl. Both of them standing in the fucking driveway, dry-eyed. Not inconsolable. Not an emotional wreck. Just chilling with some other bitch sitting in the SUV on her phone. Smartphone's the worst thing that happened to a hood rat. Why does that girl have TikTok? TikTok shouldn't, if anything, I can't say it should be banned. If it was banned, I wouldn't be mad. But it should only be for adults. Kids should not have access to know it. TikTok. Why does she have TikTok on her phone? Let me catch my daughter with some TikTok on her damn phone. I'm going to find out how much pressure it takes to snap a cell phone in half. Because that's what's going to fucking happen. What? You see that little girl and the shit she was listening to? Retardy B. That little girl, that second song that she was listening to was fucking Retardy B. I'm bitch. You think I'm soft because I like pink, bitch? I carry bitches like I'm pregnant, bitch. How many times do you think she heard the word bitch from those two bitches? Imagine the language and the foul content that poor girl was subject to. and you two set it off looking bitches are standing in your driveway and your 11-year-old's missing. If that shouldn't be a call for CPS, I don't know what is. Them rings and shit all in your face. Your mom looking like you just woke up, haven't even stuck a toothbrush in your clam-eating mouth. Your breath probably smells like a catfish left on a dashboard in Arizona during the summer. Girl, we love you. I don't got time for no fucking newscaster. I'm on the road looking for my baby. That's what I'm doing. And I have an idea of where you are? I have an idea of who you're with? Bruh. When I find my daughter, I'm gonna skin your ass alive. I find that 22-year-old fucking pervert, bruh. I'm not responsible for my actions. I'm not responsible for what I'm gonna do to you. You fucking ran off with, huh? I don't get it. I don't get it. Girl, we love you. Now what you standing there for? The fuck you standing there for? Brian Paul K, aka Evil Abe. I hope you're kidding. I'd hate to block you. I'd hate to have to do that. Rome 13 said, smells like 8 cans of shark shit. 10 cans. 10 of them. I mean, let's see. Matthew's business. Bro, I'm confused. If a girl is missing, why the fuck is roasting the parents funny? I didn't say it was funny. When was I laughing at this? I didn't say it was funny. And I'm not roasting them because it's not supposed to be funny. An 11-year-old is missing. And her quote unquote parents are standing in the driveway not looking for her. I fail to see the comedy in that. That is disgusting. Why are they standing in the driveway with crocodile tears? They're not even crocodile tears. No tears at all. Dry. Not crying, nothing. Which I would think that's the state you would be in if your child was missing with a grown man, whether boy or girl, they're missing with a grown man. That should be a problem. That should get you to moving and not standing in the driveway talking to the local news like you give a shit. And those aren't parents. Neither one of them are parental in any way. They're just two disgusting hood rats that live together that are inconvenienced by a child. That's what they are, not parents. Because parents implies the two people that made her. So they're definitely not that. Matthew's business. Again, you cracking jokes like some shit funny, though. I'm not even going to talk about that first sentence. I've seen plenty of parents talking to reporters and they had a missing child. That's the whole point, getting the word out. Yeah, I get it. And you know what? Those parents are usually crying. Those parents are usually sad. And those parents usually don't know the whereabouts of the child. If you know where the kid is, what the fuck are you standing there for getting the word out? They're in Macon and they're headed to Texas. Getting the word out for what? You know where they are. Be gone. Go find them. Get in your car. Not standing there dry-eyed and they clearly don't give a shit about that girl. So these aren't the parents that you're talking about. Matthew's business. Ridiculous. Fuck. So I'm not supposed to talk about it? They're supposed to get a pass? Someone's not supposed to bring this shit to light? You don't see the tragedy in this? So what am I supposed to say? Good for them? Look at those two disgusting bitches. We love you. Bullshit. And if you think that's not the case, that's what's funny. Man, please. Gotta get that shit. So let's go on to hockey asshole. Yeah, careless. You're more upset about what we're saying about the parents and the damn kid missing on TikTok, throwing up fucking choking herself and rapping along with Retardie B. But yeah, those parents, they're fine. They're just trying to get the word out. They're just a couple parents who lost their kid and they're trying to get the word out. Got it. Well, one of them stay home and get the word out. The other one, get your stinking ass on the road and go get that fucking girl. How about that? How about that? I bet you that's what that little girl sounds like. Catch me outside. How about that? Please. You'd be inconsolable. You wouldn't be talking to some other dumbass in an SUV on her phone. I bet you them garbage ass women, I bet you they took to social media to get the word out. They didn't even hit the streets. They hit the apps with a filter. Hey, probably a cry filter. Bloop, 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 bloop. Hey, we missing so-and-so. Get the word out. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Fuck out of here, man. Please. At ease, disease. Hold on, I got a super up here. I didn't miss you. Hold on. And then we'll get to hockey asshole. I mean, just this video. I can't even. I would be so mad at my wife. I would be so mad at my wife. It would be an intense ride home. For sure. USAF Bull retired. Thank you for the Twomsky. Hey, JG, haven't you noticed? I want to make that a little bit bigger. Haven't you noticed that anything that is truly immoral or devilish in society is now trying to be normalized? It's almost like it's being done by design. Cue the Twilight Zone thing. Rod Serling. It is, man. They're mainstreaming shit that used to be taboo. The perversion with children and shit like that. That's weird. All right. Let's go. Here we go. Got it right here. Shout out to Gabe. He's serious. Now look at this shit. These two dudes are at a hockey game. They're talking shit. It's obviously getting intense. And then the guy in the, hold on. Yeah, there we go. So this guy here in the gray, him and another guy to the left are having an argument. It's obviously intense, especially you can tell by the guy to the left. He's like yelling and screaming and shit. And then this guy does what he does, and then the wife does what she does.
Look at them in their natural environment, a hockey game. These wives just want to enjoy date night while this goofy, evil-looking weirdo just wants to mess with them.
Oh! Whoa! So he gets up, walks over this dude, and slaps him in the face. Now, automatically, why'd you let him get up and do that? If he gets up, you get up. You don't sit there and see what he's coming to do. Here we go. Slaps him.
Oh, respeto, look at this lady, bro. It's gay.
Girl, get the fuck out of the way. She should have stayed right there in their seats. He should have went across there and beat this dude's ass. But there she is all up in the fucking mix. He can't even get his shot off.
Excuse me, bro. She's putting a beat down on that bootleg Bill Burr. You know, look. Ooh,
girl,
she's
get the fuck out. I don't need you over here. What kind of dude fights with his woman? Like together with her. Get your ass out of the way.
Tomorrow, but tonight she's
Look
on.
at this shit. Hold up. You got this dude in a headlock. He got you and your woman in a headlock. Bruh, you ain't put my wife in a headlock like that. But then again, if it was my wife, she wouldn't have been in the fight to get in a headlock because she would have stayed in her damn seat and let me handle my business. That dude couldn't even get the ass whooping he deserved because your ass was in the way. Oh,
No, bro, let him go. It was that Pixar villain.
that piece of shit. You deserve way more than that little bloody nose, a little cut you got. And you damn sure wouldn't be laughing.
Look at them in their natural
Look at this
environment.
shit.
A hockey game. These wives just want to enjoy date night while these goofy, evil
Right there. He's up, you're up. He's up, you're up. You don't let some dude come over and get in your face.
looking weirdo just wants to mess with them. Oh!
And a slap. Disrespect. You slapped a man right there. I stick out my left arm. My wife wouldn't be up in the mix like that. I don't know if she's drunk or what. Like she got something red in that cup. Probably Merlot. She probably got the Merlot teeth. My left arm goes up. You stay in your seat. And I'm going to walk over across this aisle. I'm going to fuck this dude up. He wasn't fighting back. Dude was just sitting there getting punched. Great. You want to stand there and get punched? I want to punch. Match made in heaven.
Respeto, look at this lady, bro.
He's cocked back. Girl, get the... I would be hot. Hot. You ain't supposed to be fighting. Get your ass over there.
This gangster, the Amaya, bro. She's putting a beat down on that bootleg.
You breaking your hand on the back of his head. Nah, man. I pull your ass up. You about to eat these.
Oh, Burr. You don't know. Woo! She's got soccer practice tomorrow, but tonight she's on.
And you just fucking hammed up. Security. I mean, that was a lose-lose. You fucking dummies. The nerve of that dude to just get up and slap that fool like that. Oh my God. Yeah, Anthony DeRosa. She needs to check herself. I mean, hey, yeah, Mitch Connor. It was a weak slap. I'm not saying it was pimp worthy. But dog. Yeah, Rex Rocker. He slapped him. It's time to go. Yeah, Shinobi, that girl's definitely drunk. Dog, I mean, bro, we're mixing it up. And you're a wimp and you can't fight and you came over here and fucking hit me. Oh man, you would get your ass tore up. Holy shit. She's all in the way and shit. Oh my God. I would have been, yeah. Julie says, I think the husband was in her way. Yeah, one of you sit the fuck down, okay? One of you sit down and the other one go fight. Oh man, that shit. Oscar Gonzalez says a woman has his back. Yeah, I get it. Have my back verbally. But when this dude comes over here and slaps me, I need you to step back. Stand by, all right? Because we got to go tussle. Our room face says their dumbass should have sat down. Hell yeah. Bruh. Adam Smith says a ride or die chick. Yeah, she's a real one. But that was his battle to fight. She should have sat her ass down. She's blocking the punches and everything. He could have been giving that dude the business. Oh my God. Rex Rocker, fighting was so embarrassing. It was, man. Fighting is embarrassing. It is. But if a guy hits you, then we're just about to be embarrassed. Because, dude, come on, fellas. You're sitting there going back and forth with some guy, some sports shit, probably talking shit. Yeah, none of mine, that's Tampa. And hold on. You're talking shit. All of a sudden, the guy stands up, somehow makes it over to you, and slaps you in the face. There's nothing else to talk about. We're squabbing. Talking is one thing. Fighting over words, that's one thing. But You slap a dude, man. Sue Sabelburo says, why engage in bullshit? I'm assuming you mean like the verbal part of it. That happens at sporting events. You talk shit. You know, if there's a fan of the other team there, yeah, that's cool. You talk some shit. That's actually fun. If it's in good fun, that's cool. But you slap somebody? Bruh. If I was with my boys and some dude slapped one of my buddies, he's about to get his ass beat. Because ain't no way in the world they're going to stand for that. No way. And the dude was a buster. He wasn't even fighting back. He definitely could have kicked that dude's ass. Man. And then on the way home, what the fuck were you doing? Sit down. If I'm tussling with a dude, sit down. I don't need to worry about you getting hit too. Fire mission. Once you come within 3 feet. That's what I'm saying. It's on. Like I said, once that dude stands up, I stand up. I'm not going to be sitting here while you have the advantage. You have literally the upper hand standing over me. No, you stand up, I stand up. Mr. DG 456 says she's a keeper as long as she doesn't instigate the confrontation. Mandy Westcott don't. She says, I'm ready to fight now. Don't, Mandy. Chill out. It's all good. Just a video. Man, what a buster. That's right, Anthony DeRosa. A mark-ass buster. Jeez. Man, he just sat there and fucking got slapped. No way. No way. That was soccer ass or a hockey asshole. If it was soccer asshole, I'd be talking about Megan Rapinoe. Well, guys, we did it. Another live stream in the books, over 2 hours. What? 2 hours? It's a long one. Thanks for being here, guys. This is Friday, so that means tomorrow's Saturday. What is going to transpire overnight, whatever it does, we'll be right here talking about it, talking through it. We're each other's therapists. Shit's cathartic. You were great. I was great. We were great. Don't forget mygreengear.com. 10% off all green gear. Promo code Jericho. Still got some autograph shit available. Check out the video on that. Clickety clack. Link is in the description box. It's also pinned to the top of the comments. Thank you very much, guys. Sunny Singh, I appreciate it. You guys are all part of it. Say it with me, damn it. You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and mygreengear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.